Good morning, children. Today we will do the shift of air pressure belt. Now, what is shift of the air pressure? Children, as we know that when the temperature is high, the air surrounding it gets heated, expand and becomes lighter, creating an area of low pressure. Now, when the temperature is low, the air surrounding gets cooled, contract and becomes heavier. So we have come to know that if the temperature is high, the pressure becomes low, and when the temperature is low, the pressure becomes high. And we also know the fact that the earth is not equally heated. Some part of the earth gets heated directly, whereas some gets the oblique rays. So in the same way, they creates a pressure difference. Now let's understand the apparent migration of the sun. Apparent means we feel as if the sun is moving. Sometimes we find the sun directly over at the equator, that is on March 21st and September 23rd. Sometimes we find the sun vertically overhead at the Tropic of Cancer, and sometimes we find the sun vertically overhead at the Tropic of Capricorn. So this movement of the sun from one part to another part is known as the apparent migration of the sun. Why apparent? Because actually it is not the sun who is moving, it is the earth who is moving. And this is how I have shown you in the diagram, that on March 21st the sun is vertically overhead at the equator. So all the places on the earth will have 12 hours of daylight and 12 hours of darkness. After March 21st, the sun is vertically overhead at the Tropic of Cancer, that is on June 21st. So the northern hemisphere will have more hours of daylight and less hours of darkness. After June 21st, that is again on September 23rd, that is what we call the autumnal equinox. The sun is again vertically overhead at the equator, that is on September 23rd. All the places on the earth will have 12 hours of daylight and 12 hours of darkness. Again, the Tropic of Capricorn gets the direct rays of the sun, that is on December 22nd. That is, the southern hemisphere will have more than 12 hours of daylight, whereas in northern hemisphere they will have less than 12 hours of daylight. That means in the southern hemisphere they'll have longer days and shorter nights, whereas in the northern hemisphere they will have longer nights and shorter days. Actually, it is the earth who is moving around the sun, but we feel as if the sun is moving up and down. This movement is known as the apparent migration of the sun. Now what happens, that is on March 21st and September 23rd, when the sun is vertically overhead at the equator, that is, this is what is known as the normal pressure belts we have, which we have discussed in the previous chapter. This is the normal pressure belts which we have, and the wind system which we have. But when the sun is vertically, and I have already told you the temperature is related to the pressure. That is, when the sun is vertically overhead at the Tropic of Cancer, that means the pressure belts and the wind systems, the pressure belts and the wind system also get shifted to the north, 5 to 10 degree north of the normal position. This is what is known as the normal position. But when the sun is vertically overhead at the Tropic of Cancer, the pressure belts get shifted 5 to 10 degree north of the equator. Alright, so again, when the sun is vertically overhead at the Tropic of Capricorn, the pressure belts and the wind system get shifted 5 to 10 degree south of the normal position. This is the meaning of the shifting of the pressure belts. So what happens because of the shifting of the pressure belts? Because shifting of the pressure belts, not only the pressure belts get shifted to the north, the wind system will also get shifted to the north in the summer season when the sun is vertically overhead at the Tropic of Cancer. When the sun is vertically overhead at Tropic of Capricorn, that means the pressure belts in the wind system get shifted to the south of the normal pressure belts. Now, who is affected the most is the latitude. 25 to 40 degree latitude is affected the most. And here I have come. This is Argentina, this is Chile. Now, Argentina in the summer season, that is when the sun is vertically overhead at the Tropic of Capricorn, when the sun is vertically overhead, where at the Tropic of Cancer, not Tropic of Capricorn, Tropic of Cancer, Argentina will get the rain from the eastern side. Now we have already discussed in the previous chapter that the eastern part of the tropical belt gets rainfall, whereas the western part of the tropical belt will not get any rainfall because they lie on the offshore trade wind belt. All right, so in the same way, Argentina lies in the onshore belt of the trade winds in the summer, so they get rainfall, but the Chile, they lie on the offshore belt of the trade wind belts in the summer season, so they do not get any rainfall. But in the winter season, again the same belt between 25 to 40 degree latitudes, 25 to 40 degree latitudes, they come under the influence of westerlies. They come under the influence of which wind? Westerlies. So because of westerlies, they pick up moisture in the winter season, they give rainfall to Chile, whereas the Argentina will not get any rainfall. So this is how the pressure belts is going to affect the climate of a place. Thank you.